welcome back to my channel. My name is Dominique Latrice, and today I'm giving you my 1 week VSG post-op update. So if you're interested in knowing my trials and tribulation in those long 7 days, do not forget to hit that subscribe button, hit the bell next to it so you're notified anytime I drop a video or something related VSG. So if you want to know, then keep on watching. So guys, okay, so I had VSG surgery on October the 26th, and it's 10 days after that. I'm 10 days post-op, but I want to talk specifically about my first week. It was a very, very interesting week. So I'll start from the beginning. The first day of surgery on October the 26th, I went into the hospital. They prepped me, they weighed me. I had to wipe my stomach down with like this alcohol, really thick wipe. I had to put on all the little gown and all of that. And then they gave me some medicine. They gave me a nerve medicine to help during the procedure to calm my body down or whatever. Not for like a volume or your nerves mentally, anxiety or anything, but just to help your nerves relax for surgery, your body. And that medicine was called Lyrica, and they also gave me 2 oxycodone and to help with surgery afterwards with the pain and stuff when I woke up from anesthesia. So I remember the anesthesia coming into my room saying, I'm going to give you some happy juice on the way to the operating room where you're going to be having your surgery procedure done. And then when we get in there, I will minister the rest of the anesthesia. So I was like, okay, at least he about to give me something to calm me down right now. Even though I was in really good spirits, but just the fact that, someone is about to rip you open and pull your stomach out. So I was like, okay, good. Give me some happy juice. I'm with it. So he gave me a little bit. I can tell I felt relaxed. Okay. So when I got into the operating room, I noticed it was a lot of people in there. I'm like, is this okay with COVID? It's a lot of y'all in here. The surgeon was like, yeah, we all have to be in here. I know it's a lot of us, but we're all working as a team. That's all I remember saying. That's it. I don't even remember moving from the bed that I was in to the operating table. I don't remember nothing. Okay, when I tell you that anesthesia is no joke, it is no joke. So I woke up from that. I could barely open my eyes. It took me a minute. I woke up a couple hours later. The actual surgery took an hour and a half, which is not bad at all. So the plan was for me and my surgeon, he didn't know if he wanted to do the VSG or the bypass because I had extreme acid reflux. And when I took the EGD, the thing where they put the scope down your throat, they didn't see anything. But I knew that that was false because I have terrible, terrible acid reflux. So he said, if I go in there and I see a hernia, I'll repair it and I'll feel comfortable and I'll give you the sleeve. And I'm like, okay. But he like, if I go in there and I don't see no hernia, then I'm not comfortable with giving you the sleeve because if you have acid reflux and there's no reason why you have it, nothing going on like no hernia, they usually give you the bypass because it can create more acid reflux. So to prevent that, they just go in with the bypass. So I'm like, okay, that's the plan. So I didn't know what procedure I was going to have once I got out of surgery. So I woke up and the surgeon came to me like, yeah, we went in there and you had a really large hernia. I repaired it and I gave you the sleeve. And I was like, yes, because the bypass, the rerouting of the intestines scared the shit out of me. I'm not going to be front. It really scared me. So the fact that it was a reason for the acid reflux, I wasn't just having it just to be having it. I wasn't super sensitive. I had a hiatal hernia. So he repaired it, and yes, I have the sleeve now. So after that, I was extremely out of it that whole day. They gave me an IV, pumped me up with a lot of fluids. They kept giving me oxycodone. When I say I was drugged and out of it, I was out of it. But once the drugs were down a tad bit, I felt amazing. I'm like, oh my God, I don't even feel like I had surgery. I'm feeling good. Like, this is amazing. No gas pains, no nothing. Okay. Now, it was challenging to get up and walk because that's the most important thing to prevent blood clots. So I did get up and walk. It was irritating because I was so drugged and I was so tired. But I did get up and walk. A little pain there, but not too much. Not pain. I would say a little strain, a little pressure. So I did that, and the rest of that day I was just so out of it. I was so out of it. So the next day they released me. I was keeping down the fluids and everything was going well. So they released me. And I honestly, during that first week, it was like I want to say the third and fourth day, I felt the most discomfort. And I guess it was my body just healing and doing all of that. But it was the right side, the side that he actually pulled my stomach out of. It was just very uncomfortable. It was hard for me to find a good position with sitting. The only thing that really felt good was walking. And that was up until that point. Notes down here because I don't want to forget anything with you guys. Okay, so the next thing I want to talk to you guys is about the soreness and the discomfort and what I did to really help me with that area. So one of the things that I did was walk. Walking really helped, getting up, moving my body, just pacing back and forth, pacing. I also purchased a bariatric belly wrap to like compress your stomach so everything can just be held in place when you're walking so it won't be discomfort. Actually, I didn't end up using it. I ended up returning it because in the hospital they gave me one and it worked really, really good. It's like a wide band. So it's like a wide band with Velcro that wraps around your stomach to keep everything in place. And that really, really helped. Even when I just wanted to sit, or if I just wanted to run an errand, I would put that on and it really, really, really helped. Another thing that helped was a heating pad. When I was just laying down resting or even while I fell asleep, I put my heating pad on and that really, really did the trick. It really helped. The first 2 days I was trying to be a G because I wasn't in that much pain for the first 2 days. So I wasn't taking the medicine that they sent me home with. They sent me home with some type of narcotic, some type of drug. And I just wasn't comfortable with taking it. So I didn't take it. But that third and fourth day, I was like, I can't do this no more. So I took it because during the night, when I would go to sleep, I would get gas pains. I didn't really have much gas pains, and that was a blessing. I truly prayed on that because I heard and watched horror stories of people leaving the hospital after surgery with gas pains. So I didn't really get a lot, but when I went to sleep at night, I would just have soreness, discomfort, a little bit of gas pains, and it really kept me up. So I started taking my medicine at night, and with the heating pad, it truly, truly, truly helped with the soreness. And another thing, let's see, what else do I want to tell you guys? Okay, another super important thing that first week, well, period during this, but during that first week, your body is going through a healing process, and they say you to drink fluids, sip on fluids all day. So they told me to drink. They wanted me to get up to 64 ounces, and that was just like almost impossible for me. So I picked up these little cups that really helped me like take a sip every 15 minutes. I set alarms in my phone to help me, and I purchased these little cups right here, and I just filled it up, and like every 15 minutes when my alarm would go off in my phone, I would sip on one of these. It actually took me a while to just drink one of those down. Like the first week, it would take me like 30 minutes just to drink that whole little cup. And drinking those, setting alarms in my phone really helped. And also finding something that I really enjoy drinking. The thing that has truly helped me the first week is my Diet Snapple. And this is the one that I have right here. I believe this is the peach one. I got peach and I got raspberry. This right here is so good. Like, I truly enjoy drinking this. Like, it really helped me get close to the 64 ounces. I still don't think I've reached that. But I feel good. So I know I'm not dehydrated, but this right here has truly helped me. I drink this, and I drink a little bit of Powerade. I went and got me some alkaline water, and for some reason water has just, I don't know, I just have not been wanting water, but I do put Crystal Light in this. I'm going to go out and give me some more lemons. I ran out of lemons. But I put Crystal Light in this, or I would just sip on it throughout the day because it has electrolytes in it. It's an alkaline with electrolytes in it to help me from getting dehydrated or anything. So I just sip on basically those two for the most part. You also, during that week, you can have jellos and broth. And what else can you have? Oh, sugar-free popsicles. I really wasn't in the mood for sugar-free popsicles, but I tried the jello, and when I tell you, my stomach did not sit well with that jello. It really cramped me up so bad. I don't know what it was about the jello, but I have not touched that jello since then. Um, I just been drinking the fluids and drinking broth. They have many different type of broths. But the first week is kind of tough. It's really tough because it's only liquids. Moving on to week 2, I'll update you guys on some of the things I'm eating for week 2. It's a lot better. It's really a lot better. It's way doable. Oh, also with the first week, you can have unsweetened applesauce, and that really helped me. That got me through that week. The applesauce and this Snapple is the two things that got me through the week. I really wasn't hungry like that, but I knew I needed to eat, and a lot of stuff I just did not want to eat or didn't sit well. But those two things, it really sat well, and I really enjoyed those too. And at the end of my first week, I really started to enjoy the sugar-free popsicles. For some reason, the first couple of days, I did not want to drink it. But I feel like the most important thing that really helped me during this process, and just keep sipping all day and walking. I set alarms in my phone to get up every 20 minutes to walk and pace for like 15 minutes. They say walking is the best healing tool in this healing process. So I walked and I walked and I walked and I sipped and I walked and I sipped and I walked. I feel like those are the most important things. Getting your fluids in and getting your body moving. You don't pose a workout, but just a nice little pace, a nice little walk. I really feel like that helped my body heal a lot fast. This is a really big transition for me. Also, I want to touch on how you feel mentally after having surgery and after having bariatric surgery. The first week was very emotional for me because I just kept thinking like, oh my God, I had to go through all of this to lose weight. Like, did I not have enough willpower? Why can't I just do it? Or why did I let myself get this damn big to even have to go? Like, it was a lot of mental discomfort going on, shall I say. And I just had to snap out of it. I felt like that for like 2 days. And then I snapped out of it. I had to let myself know this is not the easy way out. I had to lose weight to even get on that table to have surgery. Like, most people can't even lose 20, 30 pounds on their own in 2 months. I'm down 30 pounds. I lost 20 pounds on my own with exercise and diet and within 2 months. So I had to get that negativity out of my mind and just talk to myself and with facts and let myself know that I am not alone. This is not the easy route. Nothing about this process is easy, and it's okay. People go through things, people gain weight, people lose weight. That's a part of life. The thing is to change your mindset. And this week I've been really preparing myself for this this new life journey, not just a diet, not just trying to get down or whatever, but preparing myself for when I can't eat a regular meal, the choices I want to make, the decisions I want to make, not starving myself, not overeating, not picking bad foods to eat. Like, I've just been looking up healthy recipes, driving my friends and family crazy, just trying to get my mind together. Because if your mind is not together, nothing's not gonna work. No tool, no weight loss tool, no diet, no nothing is gonna work if you don't get your mind together. So this past week, I've just really been trying to buckle down and change my mindset. I mean, I've been working on this really heavy for over a year, but taking it full throttle, that hasn't been since August of this year. And since August, I've really been transitioning my mind to an unhealthy mind to a healthy mind in order to make healthy decisions where it's about being positive, being uplifting, just making better choices with food, looking at different alternatives. Like, I'm not depriving myself, because I feel like when you deprive yourself of food, you're not successful long term. So, you know, I'm gonna have nachos maybe once in a while, but I won't have the typical ones. Maybe I'll do a vegan one. Maybe I'll do something. Just looking at different alternatives and making great choices 80-90% of the time. I heard this surgeon say if you eat right 80% of the time, you will be fine. And I wasn't doing that before. It was the other way around. I was eating healthy 20% of the time and eating like trash the other 80, and that's not how I want to live. I have no desire to live like that anymore. Things I've been craving hasn't even been bad foods. I've been craving Mediterranean food and salads, and I just really have transitioned my mind to a more healthier way of thinking about food, because the relationship that I had with food was beyond unhealthy. I used it as a crutch when I was feeling down, I was feeling sad, and that's not what food is for. Food is to help you live. Food is not to be a negative, weird relationship where you just binge eating because you're feeling like shit. If you feel like shit, go do something positive. Go uplift yourself. Go cry, but don't pick up a big ass bag of Doritos and eat the whole $4 bag. Like, I don't want unhealthy mindset like that anymore. Like, I want to feel like I'm eating to live. I'm feeding my body to live. And it's a lot of healthy choices out here. So I'm not going to deprive myself, but I'm not going to abuse myself at the same time. So that was my week. That was my trials and tribulations, mentally, physically, emotionally. That's what I went through my first week. But this second week is a lot better. My body is healing. I can eat more things. I'm just feeling really great. And I know this was the best decision I could have made. Like, I hate I didn't do it before, but I know everything happened at a perfect time in order. I know everything happens at the right time. So it wasn't meant for me to do it back then. It's meant for me to do it right now with the mindset that I have. And I really know that this was a great decision. I really know that this was a great decision, and I'm so happy to be on this journey. And I really want you guys to come along with me on this journey. So do not forget to hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys on the next one for my 2-week, or maybe I'll do a 3-week update. So bye.